Oh, I don't talk am before, and I go see talk am again. This interview where Imole wife go do don't carry and land for another skill. She go dey corn us for there, say na the nurse comot Mohbad for this planet Earth. Okay now, make una hear another tip wey the nurse release on top how Imole take by. Justice for Mohbad, justice for Imole.
Carry Liam on that area day. Please, it should go viral. Let's put it out and then be discussing it. Only Buruku are she only nylon bag, you know, basically. This woman carry Liam now. Is she representing a nylon bag? Because that is one of I don't know when she talks, she doesn't even know. She doesn't even know that there are some lies that you cannot cover. He said nylon bag. Yes, the video showed to us where a lady was carrying that boy on that day.
Yes, ma'am. Don't worry. Everything will be done in its appropriate time. I love the fact that they are talking about the email that Barrister Laide. I love the fact that they are talking about it. You understand? And I love the reaction that is coming out from them. Because if there is nothing, they shouldn't be reacting like that. If there is nothing,
it's generating the right vibes. Absolutely. That's the content we want them to use. That's it. Because they are good at distracting people. Now let us distract them. Exactly. I love it. Die. Come on. You should not be the one reacting. Let them come and go. We'll turn them to Accusations. Turn them to Buabu. All kinds of dogs. Let us turn them to such animals. Let them be ranting and be barking. We won't violate.
Let's go. Okay.
Senator, can I just give my submission before I get so no?
Yes.
All protocols observed. I greet everybody on the panelists. Senator Ish, Nage Sheka, all the members of the commenters, thank you so much for being with us. And all the newcomers that are coming from Instagram. Because Inzu, Kazama, celebrity. If you're a celebrity, they need to come over here and see what we can offer. Now it's like you've taken that position from Baba, eh? So you are the newest celebrity in town. Congrats. So, okay. I haven't said that without much as I do. Listen, I know Bayo Billion is someone that is so passionate about this justice for Mohbad. And Bayo Billion is someone that will not stand to see where they are bringing Baba down or they are spreading wrong narratives. He loves to go to places to prove a point. But does he need this? No, he doesn't, to be honest. Because at the end of the day, he will just be getting himself worked out. The critical thinkers, they've given them something to feed on. They will continue feeding on that for a while. So they've got something we've given them to work with. Content. So let them use that to be saying all the rubbish they want to say. The gullible people that wants to believe them, let them go ahead and believe them. Because we know that they've got nothing to offer. They always twist talk. They like to manipulate. If people like that are supporting Wunmi, what do we expect from them? Nothing good can come from them. Nothing. So whatever they are saying, they'll keep shooting themselves in the leg and continue to expose how evil they are. That's what I would say regarding that. But to be honest, Bayo Billion does not need all this. It's uncalled for. Black Widow, as we all know, she is the most pathological liar. And she is a hardened criminal that is being supported by criminals like her. When she lies, this girl, she lies without flinching. She lies comfortably. And I will not blame her for that. I'll blame her upbringing. What do we expect from a little girl of 10 years old that was a destitute, that was sleeping all over the place? Nothing good can come from a product like that. That was why her life is ending the way it is ending. And this is just the beginning for her. I'm telling you what Baba Mohbad is doing is a threat to her. She knows Baba Mohbad is the only Aloba family that is challenging her, that is asking her to come out and speak her truth. What Baba Mohbad is asking for is not too much. This is what Wunmi was meant to be doing. Instead, Baba Mohbad is seeking for for justice for his son. Instead of her supporting this man, she's going against this man. Why? Because she knew her hands are not clean. She knew what she has done. The night, according to her, the night Mohbad died, which must be in the early hours of Monday morning, when they took Mohbad's body to Paris Hospital, what did the doctor tell them? The doctor told them to take that body to the nearest morgue. And the hospital documented everything that happened. So that means there's an evidence that the body was brought to them, and they examined this body, and they saw that this body has gone into stage 2, meaning it has covered all the wigomotive processes. All the wigomotive processes, from stiffening of the body to the body, to the muscle of the body relaxing and going into decomposition. For all these wigomotive processes to have taken place, it must have taken over 12 hours. And this has established it for us that Mohbad died on a Monday. So, what did Wumi do? Wumi took Mohbad's body back home with her cohorts. They embalmed it. When they were doing the embalmment, was Baba Mohbad there? Absolutely not. Did they take the consent of Baba Mohbad? No, they did not. So why is Wumi always pointing a finger at Baba Mohbad? Why is she always accusing Baba Mohbad? When all the 9 fingers are pointed directly back at her. Wumi is the primary suspect in this case. She knew what she has done. And she's running helter-skelter to cover the shady thing that she did in darkness. Who called the nurse that administered, what's it called? And Madozalon injection into Mohbad? Who called the nurse? Senator Ish, I don't know if you remember, there was a time a video was circulating when Wumi opened the gate for a nurse to come into the house.
That video is not confirmed whether it's the house or not the house.
But in that footage that we saw Wumi opening the gate for someone to come in. That footage has disappeared from nowhere. Where is that footage? We need to see that footage again. Because when this incident newly happened, that footage showed Wumi opening the gate for a nurse to come in. Was that the nurse that administered all those syringes? That is another thing. And one thing I want Wumi to remember is this. When she had no house, Mohbad gave her a home. When she had no food, Mohbad fed her and even gave her a kitchen to cook, even though she's so lousy and very useless at cooking. When she could not pay for her education, Mohbad paid for her education for her, even though she ended up coming to be speaking useless English for us. I want her to remember one thing, that she has played a very bad part in Mohbad's life, negative part. She has created no good impact in that guy's life. And everything that happened to that guy, all fingers are pointing at her. She has said a lot of things that by now she should be picked up. She made utterances that Ikuti Oyeki Liam Ku ni Mohbad Ku. She ended up saying that. She said they should not give that boy Wail Imole. Who was that boy? Pan boy. So that it would not favor Mohbad. She has said a lot of things that has implicated her. that by now she should be arrested. All I want Wunmi to know is that her game is over. Her game is over. She better surrender herself now before it is too late. Because Enwu na prison. And Gidan Kalo na small confinement for him. Small confinement, not big o. Gidan Kalo. Wunmi will not go scot-free, I'm telling you. She knew what she did to that guy. And it's better she comes out now to start talking. Because by the time Sanshitu get hold of her, wallahi, by the time Sanshitu gets hold of her, she will smell her bottom. If I was her, let her go and get an English tutor now. Because all those jargons English she's speaking, that when they ask her A, she'll be saying B. She'll be doing like she does not understand question. She better go and get an English teacher. Because when that time comes, when Sanshitu start cross-examine her, hey, I'm telling you, she will know this is no kid's joke. It's not all these games that she's playing. Wunmi games are over. And when next she goes to that Chud or Chinedu or what did they call his name? When she goes to such platform, she should remember all these things that I'm telling her. That when she had no house, Mohbad gave her home. That Mohbad stood there for her and her family. When her mother borrowed money from Mohbad, till today, the woman never paid back that money. When she used Mohbad's thumb to do fingerprints in collaboration with a lawyer to give Mohbad's property to a 5-month-old baby then, saying Mohbad does not sign signature. Using Mohbad fingerprints, that is an offense on its own. This girl has been doing a lot of criminal acts for so long. This girl needs to be arrested. Her games are over. Her games are over. Wunmi, surrender yourself before it is too late. Gidan Kalo na confinement. I rest my case. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aja, Dali. Thank you so much. What's happening with QH video? Everywhere just the hot. Okay, let's go to let's Extravagant Grace. Let's come to you. Mama Crowell, let me borrow your space. Mama Crowell. Extravagant Grace, let's have you.
Okay. No, you can take me down. Take me down, darling. Thanks. Now go there.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to KOC himself. I'm actually really excited to be on your platform today because most times that you have your show, I'm always at work. But today, I'm off and I'm really, really excited to be here. I greet everybody, Haji Atali, Mr. Cruz, I can say the full, Lady J, NGO Bosabola, Resi. Yeah, I greet everybody, Barrister Olaide, Mommy Rich Grace, I greet you. Thank you for your motherly love. Thank you for all you do for justice for Mohbad, greater works in Jesus' name.
God bless you, ma.
Yes, ma. Thank you so much, ma.
Amen.
And
Thank you.
the KUC himself, thank you for everything that you have been doing. Thank you for the short videos that you put on. Thank you for how you started, a few years ago. And, those days you used to put in like a checklist of, things that we may have said against what, she says again. There are different lists that you used to put up, like you put out the elements of justice for Mohbad. And if anybody is not talking about that, then they're not for justice. I used to like that and I still like it. Now, I'm going to congratulate Mohbad's dad, Jobad. I want to congratulate him because he's a chosen man of God. Despite the challenges, he's still standing tall. And I'm going to, reiterate the words of Mommy Rich Grace about the fact that it is God himself that is running this justice. Whether we like it or not, justice will come. The day is going to come is what we don't know. But whether we like it or not, regardless of, interviews, regardless of cook-up stories, whatever it is, ganging up and stuff that happens, the word of God will never fail. And the word of God to Joseph Wumwo Wail Imole is that he is the one, that will triumph against his enemy. And I strongly believe that. Now, my question to see where, because I watched that, I don't know whether to call it interview or show of shame. I watched it and I was so irritated. I know there's a lot that we can get from there, but again, I have a few questions for her. What happened to Mohbad? Because in an interview, I feel like there should be what happened. Where did it happen? When did it happen? Who did it happen to? And who are those that were there? What exactly were the steps that was taken? What did they do? And how did all this happen? But none of these questions were asked or no, were they answers? None of them. There was no answers to them. Now my questions rise. What happened to Mohbad? That is the question everybody wants an answer to. What happened to Mohbad? Secondly, when you call Mohbad's mom and you were crying for help, what happened at that time? What happened, mommy? What happened to Mohbad? Why were you crying for help? And why are you saying that it is Prime Boy that fought with Mohbad? When you called Mohbad's mom, did you tell her that what was happening to her son was as a result of the fight with Prime Boy? And now, if we're looking at Prime Boy, when Prime Boy called you and said he wanted to pick his belongings from you, I would have thought that a wife that just lost her husband, and due to the fact that it was that same person that fought him, you would have been very nasty to him. But you were very gentle in saying, please don't come now. Wumi, why? Why did you ask him not to come at that time? And why did you not harass him for calling despite all that he's done? Again, why were there hundreds of people in the house on that day? What were you planning to do with the body of Mohbad? And that you have not even called his father. You have not informed his father of what was happening to him. And at the time that you guys told him, oh, Emma worry, what was going on in your mind? And when you were asking some interview that, what did you say to your father-in-law after your husband died? According to you, he said, what was going on in your mind? And my question to you is, if you know that you want them to go the native way, Mommy, read please, what was she expecting when she said, and at that time, I felt like there was no empathy, there was no love, there was no feeling at all. Please, can you hear me? Yes. Hello? Okay. Because those are the questions that I have been asking myself. Because if you know that this is your husband and you love your husband, why would you ask that in the native way? There was no record of you wailing, crying for help, crying, being in condition. There was no record of that. But you were so confident in saying that like it's your problem, go and deal with it. My God, that is bad, that is awful. And up till today, you have not even called the father to explain to him what happened to his child. And all you're going about to do is to kill him. That's what you want to do. You want to kill him. But I tell you something today, you cannot kill Joseph Wumwo Wail Imole. It's a new season for him. It's a great season for him. Regardless of the negative, he's going to come out gallantly. So my question for you again, continue. During the three-way call with you, Ayat, and Abu Abel, see why. Abu Abel said, and I quote, he said, I asked her, would you jail for me? Please, can you explain to the whole world, because you're going on and on with the DNA stuff and lying again. Who did you tell Abu Abel that is the father of the child? Because for me, if somebody says, I ask her, would you jail for me? So I check me Mohbad Lulomo. He will say, but he said, so and if you have, if you have told him who the father of the child is, Why are you disturbing the whole world? Congratulations, woman, because your name has entered, the Guinness Book of Record for bad. It's for bad. B-A-D in capital letter. Why? Why do she dad you? Who she dad you by no? Why do she dad you? The love of my life. The first thing you did not even call him. The first thing you said is Egbekelo Talushirue. Talushirue. It tells a lot about you, who you are. All these interview, the interview you granted, the things that you have said, hundreds of things that we can't even keep up with. It doesn't matter how many times you do it. It doesn't matter how many times you go for interview. It's dead on arrival. I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's dead on arrival. Now, I'm still on the question because I don't understand a lot of things about you. Why did you have that pot? And how did you get the pot? If you said that it was on social media that you got the information, how did you get from your own house to the burial place? And you even said you put your child in the nylon bag. Who does that? You pay for money. And the child did not even die. But she wrap it in nylon. No, you need to listen to yourself. Even tell your bounce of this is how you go. This is how you need to go. The one not really now. But of course you can't because you are hardened yourself. You are hardened to the core. And for me, I cannot believe this is the first time you're doing something like this. You have done it before. Forget, you've done it before. And now I know that Naimali is not innocent. I know 100% he bullied Mohbad, fine. But this is the time that he needs to come out as well because you actually accuse him on a live interview saying that he knew deep in his heart what he did to him. Naimali, wherever you are, you need to come out. Who say hiding place more. This is not a hidden story anymore. Because hiding place, you just come out. I mean, you know what happened. And Prime Boy as well. She has challenged you again. Because for her, that's what she's saying. So you need to also come out and let us know your own version of the story again. Because she has roped a lot of people. She has even said a lot of things. Because every time you said your father-in-law. And if your father-in-law was the one that indeed killed his child, my dear, when he came into the house that day, why did you tell him, why did you and the reason why I know that you're wicked, honestly, you're very wicked, is the fact that there was no empathy. Even during the interview yesterday, when you were speaking about your husband, there was no emotions, there was no love talking about Mohbad. You made everything about you and about the boy. You made everything about you. Everything was about you. Nothing was about Mohbad. Somebody that you love, somebody that was your own husband. You could not even lovingly, at the time you are talking about the love of your life, your word will go, soft. When you are talking about him, people will see the love, even in your voice. That, oh my shield. But from you, when I was listening to what you were saying yesterday, it was just like, could you see anything? Let me tell you that one categorically. Your husband had told you, life is let people be deceiving you, and you be deceiving yourself as well. Because I'm not going to blame people that are giving you rights or whatever. I'm blaming you yourself. If you don't know what is right, Otishi, then if you know that you have done it and you are bold that you did it, why can't you just say it? Why can't you come out and say it? Come out and say that you want if you know because you keep saying, I want supporters, Baba, I want supporters, my own supporters. How dare you? You even have that audacity. I'm even trying to think in my brain, what audacity do you have to even come out without being ashamed? Without being ashamed, you came out to be saying, I want to support Baba, I want to support Timmy. Who are your supporters? You think that you should have supporters? It's sad. It's very, very sad. It's actually really sad. And I don't understand why DNA has become a war for you. Come out and say it. There's so many things that one can say from now till tomorrow. You won't stop. God bless the POC. The time that I called him and I started talking, because I'm a commenter. This is the first time I'm coming out on Each Talk. I've only come out on, I think, maybe once, and then General Vengeance, But this is what you have told all of us to. Even within my house, I'm the only one, they keep asking me what is going on, why are you so interested? But I just can't imagine. I can't imagine. I've got a 28-year-old child, and I cannot imagine my son. No, God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. And then now, we're talking about Mama Mohbad. But say, Mama Shimela not gone. And it's quite sad. It's very, very sad. Yes, everybody is saying that you are trying to protect Adura. But say, Adura cannot go scot-free. Because he was inside the house as well. And that the children that came out of you, something happened to one of them and they cannot defend their sibling. Most come on. So whether you protect him today or tomorrow, whatever you do, he cannot go scot-free. If he goes scot-free, against the hands of the law, it's not possible. He cannot go scot-free. God is asking him already. And tell me, Bose, how do you think Adura is going to live his life? Tell me how. How do you think he's going to live his life, grown-up man like that? And you are not allowing him to be himself. Because you are going everywhere with him. Now, I would assume that you had the wrong counsel at the very beginning. Right. But as we go along, come on. There's so many people that can advise you. You are on social media. Don't tell me that crap, that you're not on social media. Because a lot of things that you said, you've actually highlighted some of the things that happens on TikTok. So, what you go advise down in your soul? Yeah, what you go advise in the town in so? Yeah, what you go advise in the town in your soul? Kill it to what you put in a my son. Eh? And you had the goal to be saying that you were ruling by Mohbad and saying you are ruling by Adura. Yeah. My God. I was telling Each Talk the other day, I said, before, I would always say that, I'm okay with that. But come on, with this experience and with this thing that's happening, no way. I'm praying, yes, but I will ask a lot of questions. Because I cannot deal with this. It gives me headache. It gives me a lot of headache. To be thinking that the man is being put up to this nonsense. And this girl, Mama would say, Kilo for Elijah die. Kilo for Naya. Mommy rich grace man. Please, you need to help me here. Kilo for Nia Yano. To feel the man jadi to finish someone. Mommy, please. Because I just need somebody to just say something because I don't understand why she or anybody. Why will she come out? Well, okay, but she's feeling it. I'm going to get away with it. Why?
He started by saying something. Have full attention. And it's better I speak up or I die in silence.
Yeah. Thank you, Mama. Thank you so much.
No easy. It's not easy. So I want to be she's probably on some psychiatric drugs. She's not
easy.
I want to tell you pa Mohbad gan listen that.
Exactly. Okay, finally, because I'm sure I'm just going from one thing to the other, but finally. No, I think I've actually forgotten what I wanted to say this girl.
No problem.
Yeah, I remember it now. Okay. When Mohbad was alive, it's so painful to me that I did not know him. I knew his song, Majekomume. And that only, it pains me in my heart to sing that song again because eventually, see what happens. But my question is, when Mo was alive, there was no time, right? Or she said that, he didn't like posting the boy on the internet, right? So we will assume one or two things. Is either he knew the situation and was not proud to show off that child, right? Now, if you know that he was not happy to post the child online. Why all of a sudden, when he passed, why were you posting this child? And why do you want to shove the child in our face and force us to accept this child? Why? We never saw you even on his own platform. So why now? Thank you, the POC, for this opportunity. Thank you, everybody. God bless you, sir. We're praying for you all the time. May your healing be perfected in Jesus' name. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, my fellow commenters. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mommy, which way? Sorry, I'll drop now. Sorry, darling. I just want to say that if them born, I didn't took him serious. If them born, I'm well. Let her mention very dark name with some Maoist name. Because I saw in the interview, she's running away from those names. Because she knew from the beginning that it was William that was the first person that asked for DNA to be done. She now shifted everything to Baba. Now she's saying one stupid English. I didn't took him serious. I've told this girl, go and look for English teacher. When Sanshito catch you, wallah, you smell your ass. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You don't go mention BDM name. None of them wants to mention BDM name. And I'm going to say this right. The guy that posted me, I'm a gist. Let me quote VDM and I mean it. You're going to trade your integrity for my publicity. I'm telling you, you're going to trade your integrity, whatever it is that you have worked for, you're going to trade it for my